Stretching before your workout is making you weaker, not stronger. Almost every gym goer stretches before training. It feels like the right thing to do. It feels like preparation. But for decades, the most common form of pre-workout stretching has been shown to reduce strength, power, and performance. And most people have no idea they're doing it wrong. In this video, I'll show you exactly what the science says about stretching, why the most popular type is hurting your performance, what you should do instead, and when stretching actually works in your favor. First, you need to understand that not all stretching is the same. There are two main types. Static stretching is what most people do. You hold a position for 20 to 60 seconds, lengthening a muscle under tension. Think holding a hamstring stretch or pulling your arm across your chest. This is what people do before training, and this is the problem. Dynamic stretching is movement-based. You take your joints and muscles through their full range of motion in a controlled, active way. Leg swings, arm circles, hip rotations. This is what your warm-up should actually include. The research on static stretching before exercise is consistent and has been replicated across dozens of studies. A major meta-analysis published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports analyzed 104 studies and found that static stretching before exercise reduces muscle strength by an average of 5.5%, reduces power output by 2.8%, and reduces explosive performance by 2.9%. These numbers might sound small, but in training terms, a 5.5% reduction in strength means you're lifting less than you could, fatiguing faster than you should, and stimulating less muscle adaptation than your session was designed to produce. The mechanism is straightforward. Static stretching temporarily reduces the stiffness of the muscle tendon unit. That stiffness is what helps transfer force efficiently during movement. When you reduce it before training, you reduce the muscle's ability to generate and transmit force. You're literally making yourself weaker before you start. This effect is most pronounced when you hold stretches for longer than 60 seconds. Shorter holds under 30 seconds show smaller but still measurable reductions. The takeaway: static stretching before training is not neutral. It actively works against performance. Replace static stretching with a dynamic warm-up. The goal of a pre-workout warm-up is to raise core temperature, increase blood flow to the working muscles, and take your joints through their full range of motion without reducing muscle stiffness. A proper dynamic warm-up takes 5 to 10 minutes and includes movements like leg swings, hip circles, bodyweight squats, arm rotations, and light cardio. These movements prepare the body for the demands of training without the performance cost of static stretching. Studies show that a dynamic warm-up not only avoids the performance reduction, it can actually improve strength, power, and coordination compared to going in cold. You're preparing your neuromuscular system to perform, not shutting it down before you start. Static stretching is not useless, it's just misplaced. After your training session, static stretching is highly effective. Post-workout, your muscles are warm, blood flow is high, and you're no longer trying to generate maximal force. This is when static stretching helps improve flexibility, reduce post-exercise tension, and support long-term mobility. If your goal is to improve flexibility as a standalone practice, not before lifting, then static stretching works well. Yoga, dedicated flexibility sessions, or evening stretching routines are appropriate contexts. The simple rule: dynamic before training, static after. That single change can measurably improve your performance in every session from this point forward. If you want to know exactly what a proper dynamic warm-up looks like, that's in the next video. Subscribe. New video every Sunday.